doing our get ready with me a little bit different today. I got like primer on my eyelash. It's really aggravating me. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do half our face today. I did already go ahead. Can you see that? It's like the primer is literally on my eyelash. It's making my eyelashes stick together. It's really sticky primer. I went ahead and put the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour. I am liking this a lot. This isn't the color I put on. I have two of them. I put a different color on today. It was a good color match. This one is too. We are going to do our lips in a separate video because I have a review to do for Octoly with Store-Made Cosmetics. So we're gonna do the lips completely separate, give them their own special attention. I did play with them last night just to try them out, see if I liked them. I do. So I feel pretty comfortable going ahead and doing the review for them. I'm drinking green matcha tea today. I do have some new products we're going to play with. I wanted to try the Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. and I forgot, and I already put, my foundation on. So that's going to have to wait until the next time. But I do have this primer infused blush called Always Cheeky. We're going to try this today. A shimmer highlighting powder. We're going to try that today. We have e.l.f. Heart Defensor. This is a highlighter that I tried last night and I really, really liked it. There you can see my outside. And it's got two colors, and I'm going to show you how I did this, played with this yesterday. I really, really like this too. So we're going to try that. I think on my lid, I'm going to use this Urban Decay. This is Solstice, and I used to get this all the time, and it's a beautiful lid color. It's just gorgeous. And it's one of those like duochrome colors. So you can see it kind of looks like blue and purple and reddish, depending on the light and which way you look. If you look head on, it kind of looks blue or purple. And you go this way. So I think we're going to play with this. This is a fun one. And then I'm also going to use this Urban Decay Cosmic color, the white, on my inner corner, which you can see I've kind of been playing with that a little bit. This is beautiful too. So we're going to play with those. Those are new. I got those during the 24 or 21 days of Ulta, the sale that they just had. The only mascara I think I still have down here is my Climax by, I think this is by NARS. Is that who this is by? I can't even see. Yeah, it's on the other side. It's by NARS. So we're going to use that for the eyes. I am going to go in and just do a different look using the Pure Cosmetics palette again. So you're going to get to see two looks this week. Both of these we did kind of a neutral. Today I'm using the pinks and purples. So I'm actually going to start by going into the pink very, very lightly here. That color is called Wild Child. Wow, it's pigmented. I just blew it off and it's still so pigmented. So we're going to have a little bit of a... I'm not sure how I feel about the primer. So I used the Pure Primer again today, and it's dried down and it's sticky. And so it's hard to like get your... It's hard to get, to get your stuff to kind of glide, your makeup to... eyeshadow to glide over your skin. It makes my skin feel sticky. But I will tell you that like last night when I went to wash off that look I did yesterday, it was still like so vibrant and so pretty. So like it worked. All of the makeup like stayed on my skin really, really good. It's just getting it on makes it just feels sticky. I almost wonder if there's something like a powder I should put over the top of it. I'm going to try that on the other eye. I'm going to use that e.l.f. powder on my eye and just see if that makes any bit of a difference. See, it's not even blending well. So let's open up this e.l.f. powder. We're going to play... Actually, you know what? I'll use the balm powder. This is just the Sexy Mama, because I think that e.l.f. powder has highlight and this doesn't. This is just that Sexy Mama powder. So I'm going to just use that and just put that all over my eyelids and just see if that makes it a little bit easier to put the powder on, because it's not even like blending. I can't even like, it's like scratchy across my eyelids. So that's because of the primer. The Pure Primer that came with this palette. So let's see if that made a bit of a difference. Yes. Yes. Now my skin, now it's going over nicely, even though I already had some stuff down. It's doing better. So there we go. Okay. I don't know what this eye look might end up looking crazy cray. I wanted more of a burgundy look, but there's no burgundy really color in here, so we're just going to see what happens, because the look that I'm putting on my lips later may not match. It's okay. I'll just look like a colorful girl today. Actually, I just finished posting a video from yesterday where I decorated my front porch a little bit. Robert was out there, and he cleaned the whole front of the house and the side of the house. It had like you know, I don't know, it gets like mold and stuff on it. So he power washed everything. He got a new power washer from one of his customers who is too old to use it anymore, so he got it, and which is great, because power washing isn't really like a big part of his business, but he does have to do several every single year as part of like a package deal when he's doing work for a company or for, you know, for a customer. So all right, now I'm going into Gypsy, which is purple. We're going right into purple. It's right here. It's this dark purple. And I'm gonna go in the, I'm gonna kind of go underneath this line. And so anyway, he's real happy because he's got a new toy. So he power washed the house yesterday, and I cleaned up and made a cute little sitting area for myself. I bought some stuff at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and I did go ahead and film that. It's probably up now. I just need to go in. It's on private, and I need to go in and unprivatize it so you guys can see it. So, and I've been having fun. So many of you guys, I wanted to mention this to you. I know a lot of you guys are doing your own, what's going on? You guys have your own YouTube channels, and I don't think I'm aware of everybody's YouTube channel. So I just wanted to have you tell me, if you're a subscriber of mine and you have a YouTube channel, go ahead and let me know down below so I can be sure and subscribe and support you guys as well. So, as I appreciate all the support everybody's given me. We are about 3 people away. Well, I didn't check this morning. As of yesterday, we were 3 people away from 2,500 subscribers, which is really exciting for me. It's been growing a little bit, you know, maybe a little bit slower than some of my friends' channels, but I really don't, a lot of my friends, they're home full time and they don't have to work outside the home. And unfortunately, I do have to work outside the home. I wish I didn't. I really wish I didn't, but I do. And until the, you know, maybe someday, maybe, right, this channel could get big, and I don't think it could support me financially the way that I would need it to be able to quit a job, though. Plus, I need health insurance as a mama. I need to have health insurance, so I have to keep working. But trust me when I say that I wish that I did not have to. Trust me when I say that. So, right, let's see here. I'm going to take my Urban Decay stuff now, and I'm going to wet it. I know what it looks like dry, and it's pretty dry, but we're going to go ahead and wet it and see what happens wet. I don't know what it does wet. I'm just going to put it all over the lid, and then I'll go back in and darken things up a little bit. Also, I've been looking at a YouTuber tag, and I got to do my five top items, because somebody tagged me my 5 top like makeup items I'm using now, so I have to do that one. But like the perfect YouTuber tag, it's like basically, are you a good subscriber? And I am going to go ahead and get that one done, I think. Let me know if you guys have seen that, if you would find that interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and do it while I do one of my weekend get ready with me's, because I think that's probably going to just be a little bit more interesting. And we'll just sort of incorporate it into one of these little chatty get ready with me sessions. My Stitch Fix came in, and I looked at the little card that they gave me, and I did peek at something that they gave me, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to do that today. And also, guys, I got a front door fashion in today. Well, I got it in this week, so I need to do both front door fashion and Stitch Fix. So you guys are going to get kind of 2 days in a row of clothing, and I'm so excited about that too. Front door fashion's a little more pricey, so it's not something I do often, but it's a $100 deposit, and it does get credited to anything you keep. I'm going up a little bit high, trying to just get this shine just up here, and I'm going to blend that out a little bit, but I want I don't know why. I kind of feel like I want the shine to go up a little bit up here. A little bit higher. All right, it's beautiful, like from what I can see here, but I don't feel like the camera is picking up how gorgeous it is. You guys, I feel like you guys aren't getting to see that. So I am going to go in a little bit more with the pink on the top and just sort of blend that just a little bit more. A little too pigmented there, Terry. I forgot to tap off. Gosh, now it's like super, super pigmented. I have some crazy eyes. I am going to put lashes on today too, so I guess it's okay if we have a little bit of extra pigment. It's really crazy. I'm going to follow the lash line below with that purple on the bottom. It's going to be a nutso look today. It's going to be really like go out of the house insane. I don't care. It's all about fun, right? It's all about fun. So, yeah, finally feeling so good and feeling, you know, good about how I'm feeling. I'm trying to get some stuff done around the house. I got laundry to do. I'm in that like mode, like I want to clean. I want to get the house completely clean and straight, which I'm sure that my whole family is really happy about. What ends up derailing me, honestly, is my videos, because I don't have a lot of time. And when I do have the extra time, I'm here with you guys, putting a video together. And these videos are very, very lengthy and time consuming. They just really take a long time. Not just the filming, but the editing. They take forever to do. I mean, it's like a full day production, and today I have to do 4 videos. So that's nuts. That's nuts. That's going to be really hard for me today. So I'm going to use a Q-tip because I can't find my smudgy brushes. I got like half my stuff downstairs, half my stuff upstairs. It's like all over the house. So I'm going to use one of these Almay. They have the makeup stuff in them, the like remover that if these are the ones, if you guys see, you crack it and it's filled with fluid. I'm going to use that just for my inner corner. Because why not? It's a little bit, it's a little, ooh. Yeah, see, I need a brush. I need a brush for this. This isn't working well. I just got it in my eyeball, as you kind of can see. I need a brush. I'll be back. Hold on. All right, so I found a little brush and put that in the corner, and then I put it up at the top. Drinking the teacup bag thing. Okay, so Kenzie's prom was the other day, and she had a great time. In fact, she had the best prom, I think, of her high school years. I think you guys know that, you know, Kenzie's a lot shyer than her mama, and she looked beautiful. I'll insert a picture either here or at the end of the video of Kenzie and her friend for prom. She just went with her best friend, and she said going to the prom with your best friend is so much better, she said, than going with boys. But they did get asked to dance. And so one thing that you might not know about Kenzie is, like, I had gotten her enrolled when she was 3 in dance class, and she was a beautiful dancer, although shy. I can remember when she was 3 years old on stage. We have it on video, and it was so cute because she was like, she like did something with her tongue the whole time she was dancing, or had it in her cheek like that or something, because she was nervous about people watching her up on stage. But she, dancing sort of kind of brought her out of her comfort zone a little bit. And when she got a little bit older, I put her in hip hop. And I can remember she didn't like it because her teacher was so fun. Oh my God, he was such an awesome teacher. And she was nervous about like some of the different dance moves and stuff. That looks so dark. And she was uncomfortable with some of them. So she really got to come out of her shell. There was certain moves like she wouldn't do, and she ended up loving hip hop, and it really kind of, even though she still remained shy, it sort of brought her somewhat out of her comfort zone a little bit. And so anyway, there's a point to my story. So she's a beautiful dancer. She went on to dance for many, many years, really until, I'm just trying to take some of that product off. I feel like it's a little dark. Really until my ex-husband and I got separated and divorced. She was able to dance all the way up until then, but I didn't have the money to continue with her with dance. I couldn't even take care of myself at that point. Like, I was at such a low when we got divorced. My ex-husband wasn't helping me. I'd never lived on my own. Like, literally went right from living with mom and dad to living with him. So when we got divorced, I didn't even have a place to stay. In fact, my parents are never going to forgive him for this. He could have stayed with his mom and stepfather or his dad or his brother, because they all lived down here, and I had nobody. So I went to live with my friend for a couple months until I got an apartment. And I know I'm going off on a tangent. This was supposed to be about Kenzie. And anyway, long story short, I couldn't afford to have Kenzie take dance lessons. I'll have to tell you about that time in my life at some other point, but I couldn't afford to have her have dance lessons. And so she stopped dancing, and she's always missed it. She's always missed it. And she said yesterday, or the other day at her prom, she said she danced her heart out. She's like, Mom, my inner dancer came out, and me and Skylar had so much fun, and we just danced and danced and danced. They really just had a blast with each other. So, so she said that everybody was watching them. They had like the whole dance floor watching them. And I know she's just a gorgeous, beautiful dancer. She just is really, really awesome at it. So I'm not surprised that she had the floor. And she said, boys asked them to dance. She said they said no. But it was just nice for her, you know, to be asked. So there, I just did a very like little thin line because we're going to be putting eyelashes on. This eye shape, is that annoying to you guys? Like, one eye shape is like more rounded than the other for me, and it's so annoying. So I'm going to just come down a little bit. I got to bend down to do this one, and I probably can't talk. All right, let's just get this one done. All right. All right. I think I got it there. So anyway, she just had a blast, and I'm so glad, because it was her, you know, obviously it was her last prom. I'm just really happy for her. Really, really happy for her. I think we got everything good here. Maybe I just want to go in and deepen up the edges here a little bit with this purple. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do is just deepen the edges of this purple. This is a crazy eye look for me. I mean, it's not crazy. It's just really, for a day look on a Sunday, it's a little dark and crazy, I guess. It's okay though, right? Why can't we play with color? There's nobody says we can't. I might, if I don't know what the weather's been raining kind of on and off all weekend. I might end up going and doing some, I have some bulbs I got to plant. In fact, I'll show you some. I got some peonies, and I forgot what the other ones were, but I need to go get them planted. Hold on, I'll show you right now. Okay, so I got these beautiful, these are a perennial. They were $5. I don't know how many roots came in here. They're the sorbet, full sun, partial shade. Oh, it's just one root, because this is like a big bush, but isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to plant that today, and I'm going to plant that over by the side of my house. One side of my house is all rose bushes. So when I moved in here, I made a mistake, and I planted 2 rose bushes that were real little. Well, they were the knockout rose bushes, and I should have planted them in the back, and they're huge, so they've taken up the entire space. So we're just actually filling in any additional space with rose bushes. That whole side is all rose bushes on one side of my house. The other side is more of like the flower garden. And then, so I'm going to plant this bush, which this just blooms once in the spring. And then this has 20 bulbs. This is an annual, and this is freesia, and it looks like they're all different pretty colors. So that's going to be, and I don't think these guys get real high. It looks like they get, up to 18 inches, so they can get kind of tall. So I'm going to plant some of those today. I also want to plant sunflowers. You can see I got some back there today. I love my sunflowers. I absolutely love them. And I want to plant some in, I'll obviously plant those in the back, obviously. So I want to get that stuff planted today if it's not raining. I'm just taking this like shader brush underneath the bottom and just sort of diffusing the color out. It's a little bit harsh down there. As I packed it on and didn't spread it out. This is that Real Techniques brush that I got yesterday. I got this at, it's so pretty and sparkly and you guys didn't get to see it, but at TJ Maxx. So that's in my haul, you'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and just put my mascara on, and then I'm going to decide if I'm going to go ahead and put lashes on. I picked up 5 little lashes for like $7.99 at TJ Maxx. And I was thinking of putting those on today, just for fun, because I got a lot of filming to do today. So I might go ahead and stick those on. And they don't look too hard. They look kind of wispy and light, but I am finding like when I snip the ends off, they work so much better for me, because a lot of these fake lashes that you have, and I do want to try the magnetic ones because those look super cool. I know Christy tried them over at Georgia Sunshine. So I do want to try those for sure. But these ones, like if you don't cut the ends off, they poke you and they kind of hurt. So I've learned to kind of make sure that I'm snipping those. And then I can wear them all day and not be uncomfortable. So this Climax mascara does kind of okay. It's nice. It's not like, you know, like it's one of those mascaras, like a good one for every day, but it doesn't like make you like, be like, oh my God, this is the best thing next to sliced bread. Curious for you guys, what are some items, because I was watching, look at the difference it made though in the intensity of the eye. Just adding, literally all I added was mascara, and it just, boop, the eye just is like, it deepened everything. I like it. All right, so, but I'm curious for you guys, like, what are your things that you buy in makeup that are like, you're not going to spend high dollar, you're not going to go high end on? Because I feel like for me, mascara is one of those things. I feel like you know, if I have high-end mascaras, it's usually because they came in a box or, you know, something that was sent to me, not necessarily something I bought. But I don't ever like just feel like, ooh, I need to go out and spend, you know, $25 on a mascara. I feel like there are so many awesome, good drugstore brand mascaras out there, and you can get just as good of a look using that mascara than you can getting something that's really expensive. And I'm finding, surprisingly, now I have some high-end mascara foundations that I really do like. So my Laura Mercier stuff is $44, and that stuff's good. It's good. And also my I've used Kat Von D's foundation before. If you wanted like a full coverage, like there was a point in my young adult life here that I was really having hormonal breakouts and I really needed a full coverage makeup, and my girlfriend worked at Sephora, so she gave me Kat Von D foundation, and it was thick and heavy and it covered all of my imperfections, and I really liked it. And so that was a good one. That was a good one to use. I'm wondering if I can use this dark color in here as a bronzer. I don't know if it's too shimmery. I'm going to try and see. Whoa. Okay. Let's mix this stuff in. Whoa. All right, we're going to have to do some serious blending here today. Let's hope this ends up looking halfway decent, because I didn't realize like how pigmented that was. It was like tiny little, like a tiny little swipe, and it's covered like both sides of my face now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's all right. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's just makeup. I can take it off. Oh my goodness. So dark on this side. All right. So anyway, yeah. So I want to know, like, what other makeup do you guys like not want to spend big bucks on? Because I feel like mascara is one. Another one for me is usually the like a eyeliners. I'm not talking about the felt tip ones, but like the pencil ones, the ones I'm going to use for my waterline. Although I do like, for a good one, for like a high-end one, I do like the, is that what I'm using today? No, I just used Almay today, and I love this. And these are like $6.99 or $7.99, but there is one, and I think it's by Urban Decay, and it's for the waterline. I like that one. That one's pricier, but I like it. So I'm just curious to know, like, for you guys, what do you spend that is high-end that you are always going to go high-end? Like, I'll go high-end on eyeshadow because I think there is definitely a difference in formulation and the way that it goes on. But like my mascara and my eyeliner, I'm usually going drugstore. And actually today, as you guys know, I used the L'Oreal Infallible, and it looks great, and I love it. It was a great match for my skin tone, but I will sometimes spend money, and here's my Laura Mercier, and I love that, and I use that. But as you can see, I bought the Urban Decay. These guys aren't cheap, these little individual Urban Decay ones. If you like this color, by the way, it's such a neat color on the lid. It's like sort of a duochrome color, and that's called Solstice. So, you know, and then that inner corner one, I don't remember if I told you the names of these, is called Cosmic, this that I use for the inner corner, which I think definitely brightened that up for me. Speaking of brightening up, I don't normally, but today I feel like I'm going to, even though I just did my bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of my Shape Tape down here. And I think you guys know I mentioned this to you, that I put it a little bit lower than where maybe I need to put it, just because I feel like it does sink into my fine lines when I wear concealer under my eyes. So I need to open this. I should have opened it. I got some new beauty blenders yesterday. I have a trash bag up here. So, but I do feel like, whoop, there we go. I feel like I need like a little bit more bright under here today. So, and this can also help you sort of clean up your lines of your eyeshadow makeup, like if you didn't do a good job or you just made a mess. All right, so does that look good? So there's one side. Can you guys like see the difference? I feel like I can, but I'm here, so I can see that it brightened that area up. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So give my eye a little lift there. And then we're going to try the e.l.f. All right. We got e.l.f. blush and e.l.f. highlighter. And I'm excited about this highlighter, although I'm looking at my makeup look today and I'm thinking that this look probably isn't going to be the best look. Like the highlighter is not the best color for what I should wear today to match everything, but it's okay. Whatever. I have been loving, and you'll see that in my my favorites video. I have really been loving the blush, my Cheeky palette by J-Cat Beauty. Oh my god, I love that. So I'm just going to clean this off in case there's any remaining blush. In case you're wondering, I'm using this from my boxycharm, and that's what I'm using to clean my brushes for a dry brush. This is a very like matte color, which I think is good because we have a lot going on our face today with color. So I think that this is probably going to be a nice sort of neutral peachy color is my hope. Yep, it's doing exactly what I wanted it to. It's just sort of understated, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want anything really like nuts on my cheeks or too glitzy or glittery. The J-Cat Beauty has some beautiful like shimmers in it, and they're stunning. But when I do like a super shimmer eye, then I want a little bit more of an understated blush. And I think that gives just a really nice overall peachy finish. Ooh, I like it. Ew, okay. So now I'm going to do this highlight, and I think I'm going to use, I'm trying to think which brush I use. I'm going to use my foundation brush for this because You'll see in a minute. So the bottom color is like a dark rose gold, and that's what I'm going to start with, and I'm going to do that sort of under here on the bottom. I don't know. I can already see the glow, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it gives you sort of a like a bronze glow. It's dark, and I was worried, oh, that's going to be too dark for my skin, but keep watching, it's not. Okay, so I know you guys can't see that really well, but now we're going to go in with, you can kind of see it. I do have some texture on my skin, but that's just life. Now I'm going in with that white color, and I'm doing that on the top to give sort of a highlighted over that bronze, and mixing at the middle, sort of mixing the two together a little bit. This definitely brightens up if you do it this way. So I do the bronze on the bottom and then go in at the top with the whiter color. And this actually color is good. It ties into my eyeshadow. And this is e.l.f., guys. It wasn't expensive, and I really, really like it. Look at that shine on my lip. Dang! It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. That's like too much right there. It's okay though, because we're going to be putting lipstick on in a separate video. All right, so while you're not getting to see the full, because I'm going to do the lips separately, there's our overall starting base with the eyes, the face is done. All I have to do is lip liner and lipstick, which is going to be in a separate video. I am going to go ahead and use the Sorbet. I gotta clean it. I always get, it's white, but I am going to use that on my waterline, just see if it whitens it up a little bit. Oh, I have black on there. I can't. I already did black. Never mind. I'm just going to make it a muddy mess. All right, so I'll be back in the next video, and we're going to do a lip review for Octoly. So stay tuned for that beautiful dark rich burgundy color lip liner and lipstick coming up. I'm going to show you a little bit about that from their Botanical Mineral line. And yeah, so there's today's look. I hope you had fun. I hope you don't mind my chattiness, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes.